going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and welcome to How to Tame, a series where I will be covering every tameable dino in Ark, going over the best ways to tame, going over their features / abilities / roles in Ark. But first, a small disclaimer. All this taming is done on a boosted server, but the taming method is exactly the same that you'd have to use on an official server. But if you're playing on an official server, you should know by now that it's going to take you a lot longer to gather the resources and a lot longer to do the taming. But with that out of the way, let's just get to what we're going to be taming today. So today we're going to be taming something that a dino you've probably seen a hell of a lot, because it is one of the most common you will see in Ark, and probably the one that is generally easy to tame, and you might tame it early on. So it is over here. No, it's not the parasaur. It is not the iguana. It's the Triceratops, or the Trike as we call it on Ark to get it shorter. So yes, you've probably seen these wandering around. Even if you're new to Ark, you've probably already seen these wandering around. You'll see them a lot. But that is what we're going to be taming today. So it is a knockout tame, so go ahead and knock it out, as I've just done right there. It's probably going to take you mortals a lot longer to do it. As I said in disclaimer, do be aware that the Trikes can run pretty fast, and they do have a good knockback when they hit you with their horns, so be aware of that. Like, get to a high place like I was, or a place they cannot access, and then go ahead and just crank it out. But once you have got it knocked out, what do we need to tame it? Well, its preferred kibble is Carno kibble, unbelievably. Yes, Carno kibble. But you probably won't be wasting Carno eggs on a Triceratops. You just wouldn't. But if you have Carno eggs left over that you just want to get rid of, and you've seen a really good trike that's a 150 or something, I'm going to give you the recipe for it so you can just go ahead and do it. So what you're obviously going to need to make the kibble is, obviously like I just said, Carno eggs. Then you need 1 sulfur root, 1 cooked meat, 2 major berries, and 3 fibres, which can be cooked in a cooking pot or the industrial cooker. But like I just said, you don't really want to waste kibble on a trike. It's an early mount for people that are starting off, and you probably won't be taken into battle or anything like that. It's probably just for a bit of transport, to gather some stuff maybe, and that is about it. But we got it up with the kibbles. But you can tame it with other stuff. Usually people will just tame it with major berries, because you just go around harvesting these little bushes and get some berries off it. But you can tame it with any of the 4 vegetables that you grow in a greenhouse. But yet again, I do not believe that you'd probably waste vegetables on taming a trike. The best thing I can think of, if you're not bothered if it's a perfect tame or not, go around, collect some berries. Major berries are the best, but you can tame it with any berry you get your hand on. So there you have it. So once your trike is up, you can actually get a saddle for it pretty early on. Once you hit level 16, you'll be able to make one. And there it is. Really, really cool. Now we can get on it and we can ride it. And this is super fast on my server. Really, really fast. Now, as you can see, I'm on a dead body, but it's not harvesting meat or hide or nothing, because it is a herbivore. It will not harvest stuff like that. But as you can see, we are going around and we're harvesting the berries pretty nicely. We're getting a decent amount from them. So that is one of the reasons that you probably tame one of these early on, is just to get your hands on a few more berries, especially narco berries, just to get that narco on the go, so you can make some trunk arrows and other stuff like that. Like I said, the trike is pretty good for transport. Its weight is not half bad. and its movement speed is pretty good. Even if you're on an official server, the movement speed is rather good anyway. Also, the Trike has got a tiny bit of armor. Yes, you probably didn't know this. Well, you probably did actually if you've been playing that for a while. Its head crest here, this bit here, it acts as armor. So if you're getting hit from the front, it will do less damage than if you was getting hit from the back. So if you're trying to attack something or someone's attack you, make sure you're head on. You will take less damage. But look at this. Really, really cool. The only thing I wish they would have added to the Trike is a charge maneuver like they did with the Patchy or other dinos. Just because I think a charge maneuver would be really good. It gathers up speed as it goes along, and then once it hits something, it goes boom and just hits them with the horns and does crazy amounts of damage. That would have been a really cool feature, but they didn't add it, and they're not likely to add it at all. So don't even think about it. But here we go, Diplo. Oh, you did. So you can harvest thatch and wood with this if you need it. So you can definitely use it for gathering thatch and wood. Probably because you'd get one of these. You get one of these just because you can't get a beaver or a mammoth or a therizino or something. That is probably why you would get a trike, just to get some wood and thatch going. But other than that, that is about it for the trike. It was originally in the game when the game came to early access. Not much has changed about it. It's the same as it always was, but I think they're still really cool mounts to have early on for a little bit of protection, to gather some berries and maybe some thatch and wood if you need to. If you're playing on scorched earth, they can also gather cactus sap, which is really cool, and they can also harvest rare mushrooms and rare flowers from the swamp biome when you get those them bushes and stuff, them reeds and other stuff. I'm going to try and show you. I've got some in my little hidden away place, the hidden lake or the oasis, however you want to, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to try and show you that you can harvest like rare flowers and rare mushrooms. So here we go. Hiya! There we go. We got some. I got 11 rare flowers from that. I'm going to show you, just in case you didn't see it. Here we go. 11 rare flowers. So it does have the ability to collect rare flowers and rare mushrooms. But that is it for the Triceratops or the Trike. Like I said, not a lot to it, but a really good starting mount. Oh, I thought I was going to tap by something. It's his tail to keep knocking me back. Yeah, that's it. That is it for the Triceratops. I love the horns, really do, on their head. Absolutely look amazing. I just wish they added some kind of charge ability to them. But, yeah. Can't do nothing about it. But anyway, Moors, no, that is it. And I hope you found it informative. And if you are new to Ark and this helps you out in any way, please don't forget to show that like button. Who is boss? By punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Boom. Die for you. Stuck. And, as always, mortals, don't forget to share it with your family and your friends. And around the world. But that is it. I am Mortal T, and I am out.